Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world today. It is Trucking with Angie and Serafina, and Serafina is with Mom and Dad right now. They are taking a bit of a road trip today, looking for water so that Serafina can go take a dip, and it's quite warm. This is me riding over to Walmart as it is Friday the 13th, I believe it is. No, it's the 14th. It's the 14th. Yeah. It's Friday the 14th, and I need to pay my rent. So, was riding the bike over. Was not anticipating rain on the return, although kind of sort of was. And so there is no return trip. I did not put the camera on for the return because it was raining and thundering and lightning, and I was scared out of my mind that I was going to get hit with lightning. But I didn't. So I made it home, obviously, because I'm here to tell the story. So I moved the camera. I was hoping to get a better view, although it's still looking through the basket. So hopefully when I start working with JCT, which, good news, they've got me a rental car. And so my sister will be picking me up later today and taking me to Nashville. I'll stay the night in Nashville. And then tomorrow I will pick up the rental car at noon is when it's supposed to be picked up. And then I will go back to the house, my house, and pick up everything that I intend to take with me on the truck, which is great that I have a rental car because I'm able to pack like my air fryer and my Instapot. And it helps me to make sure that I don't forget anything that's really important. I tried to get as close to that sign so you could see it, but I didn't really do a good job. So, but anyways, yes, we are set for orientation with John Krishner Trucking on the 17th. So I return the rental car Monday morning before orientation, and the orientation shuttle picks me up and then takes me over to orientation. And then I think we go and we do our drug test and all of that. I will know more information. So I'll have more on that once I go. And check out this. We got Averett making a pickup over here. And I say pickup because it looked like they were loading freight onto the back of his trailer. I could be wrong. Maybe they were doing a delivery. I don't know. But at any rate, so that's us. And look, I actually made it up the hill this time. The last time I started the video after this hill, like right as I got onto this pavement over here. And yeah, I actually climbed the hill today. That's because I don't have the trailer in this video. I just had the bike with the basket, and I needed the basket so that I could have, I brought a couple of bottled waters at Walmart. I bought a couple of bottles of water and a Gatorade, and I also sat down and had some Subway for lunch before I started heading back. So that is so far our day today, and yeah. I'm actually kind of glad that it rained because it's been really, really hot and miserable. So the rain should help bring the temperature down a little bit. And I am leaving the original audio in, so there's that. It's not going to be real understandable though. But there was a dog about a half mile up from where I'm at right now. Half mile, 3/4 of a mile up from where I'm at right in this part of the video, and he did end up chasing me, so I did have to use my voice. It wasn't like a real big dog, it was like a little dog. I was tempted to, kick out, and I was thankful that this guy moved over, so I just told him thank you for moving over, because I didn't want to ride on the road with the cars just yet. I will have to at some point, but and I did take a different way on the way back because what I was trying to do by going this way was eliminate the majority of the hills and the climbs so that it wouldn't be as hard on my body. And on the way back, I went the opposite way because I needed the hills for that downhill to give me a little bit of speed. Although I did end up riding on the sidewalk back. So what I did was I rode parallel to US 45 all the way up until about Sonic, and then I cut up over here right about where that trash can is, or somewhere around there. No, right where this light pole is. Sorry. It's difficult to tell in the video sometimes. But yeah, so this is our day. We had a great day. My sister said I could do laundry at her house. Well, her apartments. She's going to pick me up. She said she might be able to get off at 2:30. So, just depends. She's a Navy recruiter, so it depends on what, like, they need her for. So, depending on when they can let her go, she's going to travel here. So that's about a 2.5 hour drive, especially because she's going to be driving through the weather that I had to bike back through. And so hopefully all goes well. So we went past this guy, and then it was about 2 or 3 houses up where the dog started chasing me. Right about, I think it was right past this truck is where I heard a bark, but I thought it sounded muffled, like it was in a house or something, so I didn't think it was chasing me. And then it was like right about here that I looked down and saw the animal chasing me, and I just kind of pedaled as fast as I could, and he gave up and went back where he went, wherever that was. So I'm still drinking that Gatorade, and so you're gonna see me do the little zigzaggy thing again as I'm going up this next hill, because it was very, very difficult. And then I heard a vehicle coming up from behind me, so I zigzagged for a while, and then when I start hearing a vehicle coming up behind me, I start moving over and giving them the full use of the lane, or at least the full use of the lane that I can give, depending on how much shoulder there is, which in this particular route there really isn't much of a shoulder. So there's that. I did give the shoulder here because I had a shoulder, but as you'll see up in a second, there is absolutely no shoulder up until about the turn that I make, and it's a little bit steep. It's not like major, but it's steep enough that it's wiser for me to do the whole ziggy-zaggy thing that I'm doing right now. And I'm sorry if that's really bad for you camera-wise, but it was necessary for me to be able to climb the hill. So, yeah, and I should be able to hear that vehicle coming up in a second. Yeah, right here. That's right where I'm like, okay, I don't know where it is, but I can hear it, so I'm gonna take the speed loss, and there he is. And then I look back over my shoulder, I do a shoulder check, and that's when I move left, because I know I'm gonna make that turn, and then I make my hand signal, because I saw that car and I didn't know where they were going, and then I make my turn, and we are almost to Walmart. I am gonna pull off onto the grass over here in a little while, right after this climb, because I was getting a little bit tired. Yeah, it was a workout, but I made it, and I actually feel okay right now. I don't feel like drained or anything, just a little bit tired, you know, but not exhausted, so that's a good thing. I used to do this at least once a week when I was home while I was working Home Depot, before I went to Western Express. So I'm kind of happy that I'm capable of doing this again. It's something I was worried I wouldn't be able to do, but I am doing it. Okay, see there, that was me getting off the bike, and we're gonna walk it for a minute because I just needed to. So this is the slowest portion, I think. Why is it going so slow? Wow. Did I really walk that slow? Oh, wow. Okay. And this is sped up 2 times. So I thought this would go a little bit faster, but apparently not. Apparently not. But anyways, yeah, so I talked to Serafina this morning. She's doing great. She was kind of half-heartedly playing with the ball yesterday. She was still retrieving it, but she wasn't really running after it. She just kind of walked. I'm not sure if that was like due to the heat that is in Arizona, or the fact that she's missing Mama as much as I'm missing her. So, yeah. But we'll have her back as soon as I get that way. And since I don't need to come back to Jackson, since they got me a rental car and I can just bring most of the stuff, I'm just going to bring my bedding supplies, my week's worth of clothes, and my cooking supplies, and my first aid kit, because you never know when you're going to need first aid. And so I'm just going to bring that stuff because it's important. And I need to get a new camera mount for my Rand McNally, the camera that I have. Oh, it sounds like the trash truck is here picking up the trash. So there will not be any trash in the house while I'm gone. I will make sure that I take whatever small amount of trash I have with me before I leave. That way the house is completely clean and stuff. It's a little disorganized, but we are thinking of making some changes not too far in the future. So look forward to that. I don't want to give out too much information on that, but we have been thinking about it, and I'm considering putting my things into storage to reduce some bills while we're taking care of things and looking for some land to buy. So we're looking into that. I was about to like put my hand up and do the toot thing for that truck right there, because I know he was watching me, because I looked at him when he was passing me and he was watching me. But I decided not to, because I don't really have that good luck with getting people to toot for me. I don't know. I guess it's not a thing to toot for adults. Whatever. I do. It doesn't really bother me. Right where we are right now is where I used to park the truck, right at that gas station that we were pointed at a second ago. Not the one in front of us right now, but the one across the street. However, they just increased the price from $0 a night to $20 a night. So I'll probably be parking the truck and trailer up at the Loves or the Pilot, and then just like, I don't know, taking an Uber home until I get my car all settled and fixed. And so that's the plan for as of right now. What time is it? Is it almost time for the landlord to be here? Alright, so that was not the landlord. However, it was the trash truck that I did here earlier. And so right now I am walking the bike across, because there's a curb that I'm going to climb, and I go through the Lowe's parking lot because it's just easier to hop the curb and then catch this little downhill portion into Lowe's, and then ride through there to Walmart. And then as I was riding down the hill in Lowe's, once I got past the garden section, it was then that I realized that when I adjusted the brakes on the bike, I thought that I had adjusted them correctly, and I am 100% wrong, because it slowed me down significantly. However, it did not stop me. And there was a very scary minute there for a section that I saw the other vehicle coming, and I was like, oh my god, no! I think you'll see it here in just a second. And I was like, oh my god, no! No, don't hit me. No, please don't go straight. Please turn left or right, whatever. So yeah, it was about here that I realized the brakes were not adjusted, and I was like, oh snap, no! And I was worried about that truck, but it's okay. They didn't bother me, and this is about where I was starting to slow down, because I parked my bike over here so that I can attach it to something solid. Those poles right there are not good enough, so I was trying actually to get it to one of these poles. So yeah, but anyways, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Stay safe, and I hopefully we'll be able to get some footage in orientation or at orientation, and there will definitely be a move-in video of the truck. Maybe do that live, maybe not, who knows. Just depends on how things go. But y'all stay safe, y'all stay beautiful, and we will see you in the next video.